I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Oh.
Wishing apple?
A wishing apple, you say?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
Oh my god. I know it's a poison apple. I'm gonna take it.
Sure, give me the apple.
All right.
I'm not gonna
dear,
eat it though.
But don't eat it until you...
Oh my god, Lil, why? Why'd you do this?
Oh dear. Night night, my darling.
Here we go. The Sprawl Monster Manual 2nd Edition. Oh man, do I need to read it through it all again? I'm just gonna read the title, because I think I remember the most of what's going on. And during the night, if I suspect anyone, I want to find out the special thingies, then I'll refer back to the manual, I think. Ghosts? That's... Okay, so there are possibly ghosts that are not really there, because there's no such thing. That's great to have in the monster manual. Good thing they did a 2nd edition for ghosts. Lycanthropes, we've already done that. Mole people, I think we've already done that. We've already seen it. We know what a mole person is, right? Necromancer, we know. Them we know. Witches, I don't think we read on witches. They do various spell attacks. Water and fire, they're weak against. They're very good or very bad. Human sized. Although they are rare and often indistinguishable from regular folk, it is possible to encounter a witch whilst on guard duty. There are tests that can be done to confirm whether they are or are not a witch. For example, if the suspected witch weighs the same as a duck, it confirms they are made of wood, and therefore a witch. In practical terms, witches are not so different from regular folk. However, beware ulterior motives. They often have a plan on the go, and their moral compasses have the tendency to be, well, differently calibrated. That makes sense. And zombies, that's a new one. Somewhat common. Special attacks biting if they still have teeth. That's a good point. You know, how long would zombies have teeth if there was a zombie apocalypse? I mean, I imagine once their face starts rotting, the teeth will come out really quick. Like, cause, you know, it's loose bone, that. You know? And it's open to the elements way more than any other muscle in your body. Anyway. Weaknesses. No match for the fast walker. Fair enough. Alignment neutral, human size. Look. The only zombies we have around here are the old-timey, slow-moving ones. Thank God. Treat them like sheep. Herd them around where you need them. They are relatively harmless. Nice. Okay. Like, they're the Plants vs. Zombies type of zombies, right? That would be cool if I saw one of those guys here. Okay. So... I think 2 pink crystals in everything and 2 yellow ones, 1 yellow one in the ones with 3. I'm gonna say, because I've got so many pink crystals, I hardly know what to do with them. But I might as well use the yellow crystals since I've paid for them. And I think that's good enough. Plus, whenever I want to use an object, I want it to work, you know? I do. So, yeah. But not having it work, it feels like a bummer. And since there's only like 33% chance of it actually working or something like that, then, yeah, these pink crystals are way more worth it. Okay, here we go. Into night 1. Oh, night 2.
Why,
Yeah.
hello, my dear. I'm
You're a
just
witch.
coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards.
Oh yes. The apple orchard, you say? Do you perhaps have a poisoned apple?
It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
I mean, that's kind of sus. You do seem like a good witch, but you might be in disguise here. I Let's talk to her, and then we'll see what we feel like. This is definitely a witch, though. I'm pretty
I've
sure
got
of
the
that.
first apples of what looks to be a very fruitful harvest. Tee-hee. Just a little gardening humor, dear.
Tee-hee.
I'm using them to make a delicious pie. It's my absolute favorite recipe from my absolute favorite cookbook. See?
Yeah. What cookbook is it? Is it how to murder people with poison apples? Oh man. I'm gonna trust it and then ask for the decoder ring.
I could sure go for a homemade apple pie.
Yes, I would love a
Well,
homemade apple
my
pie.
dear, the trick is the pie doesn't actually have any apples in it at all.
Oh.
Oh, well then what are the apples for?
I'm afraid that's a family secret.
The cackling. The cackling clearly gives away that you're not the nicest of witches. I want to use the decoder ring on your family recipe book, please. Here we go. Get decoded. Wait. Hello? Why is this put here? Really? That's what it does? That's such a waste. I knew it were a witch. From like the second she spoke. That's how the decoder ring works. I wanted it on the recipe. Oh my god. That's disgusting. I might even take the day back on that. Should I? Oh, that wasted a purple crystal and everything. You know, have some rice. No, I don't like her. I'm gonna restart this day. If I do restart the level, would that start me at the start anyway? If I do that, does that ruin that? I'm gonna restart the level. Since it's just one person and she's annoying as all heck. I can't believe the decoder ring didn't work, didn't decode the thing. Right, we have read that manual. We know about the witches and the zombies. We're going to put 2 items in each thing. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's not the boop, boop. There we go, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Move. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And that's that. Nice. And we still have plenty left for the daytime. Like, I doubt we're going to use all the crystals, you know? We barely use 3 items per day, so... I am going
Why, hello,
to
my dear.
skip her dialogue though
almost
this
time.
time. Should I talk to her still? Is there anything on the writ? No, this is the manual. Okay. Let's talk to you.
I've
Skip
got the
your
first-
dialogue. Yeah, I see that's a recipe book. Should I doubt you this time? I'm gonna doubt it.
I don't see how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a war raging outside our walls. That can't have a positive impact on the orchards.
Exactly, Lil. That's very brainy of you. Big brain
No,
move.
dear, you're right. The orchards were a bit sad. But still, a few good apples, and we should be able to make pies for every grown-up in the sprawl.
Oh, that's good to know. She is very sus. Very sus indeed. I don't like her. I gotta be honest, not a big fan. and I'm not using a decoder ring. I don't think any of these other things would work on her. Maybe the truth spray, but probably not. Maybe the bullwhip whip though. Maybe. Does she have a weakness, in fact? That's a good point. Weakness is fire and water. Well, we have none of them.
I don't mean to be rude, but are you a witch?
Good question.
Oh, oh, my dear, it's not rude at all. Of course I'm a witch. It would be rather dangerous being out all alone if I wasn't a witch, wouldn't it?
I mean, I've seen plenty of strange people out alone at night. Yeah, especially in this area of town.
Most people just assume I'm a witch, but it's nice to be asked.
Yeah, I didn't presume it. I'm gonna trust. No, you didn't answer my question. I'm gonna in fact tease.
I always thought witches had hairy moles and funny hats and broomsticks.
Exactly.
I do have a broomstick, but I haven't been riding it as much lately. This war has got a lot more people poking their noses about at night, especially nights like this, with the full moon out.
Ah, yes, of course. Okay, we gotta keep that in mind, because the werewolves. So, yeah.
What I want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
This is a good question, Lil.
Good or bad, eh? Do you really think it's that easy?
I really do. I think you're an evil witch. The cackling and the ominous appleless apple pies is pretty sus.
What may be good for some isn't necessarily good for all, and vice versa. Like everyone else, I suppose I'm both. Which witch do you think I am?
I think you're a bad witch. You seem suspiciously bad. And I'm gonna be honest about it.
You seem like a pretty bad witch to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you seem like a pretty bad gate guard to me.
Wow. So rude. So rude. I'm gonna deny you. I'm not gonna jail you, but I'm definitely gonna deny you. You seem sus as heck. Watch me get less than 2 stars.
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
Oh no! I guess that's gonna have to wait for another night shift guard.
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But before I go,
Oh no, she's gonna curse me, isn't she?
I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Oh!
Wishing apple?
A wishing apple, you say?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
Oh my god. I know it's a poison apple. I'm gonna take it.
Sure, give me the apple.
All right.
I'm not gonna
dear,
eat it though.
But don't eat it until you...
Oh my god, Lil, why? Why'd you do this?
Oh dear. Night night, my darling.
Uh-oh. Game over? Upon eating the bewitched apple, Lil lost consciousness and died. Well, crap. This is why you don't take apples
Why,
from
hello, my
strange
dear.
witches in
I'm
the
just
middle of the
coming
night.
home from a long night tending the apple orchards. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna let you pass because you're a witch, and not even
I've
a
got
nice
the first
witch.
apples of what looks to be a very I'm using them to make a
This is a nice cookbook, but my decoder ring doesn't work on it. I'm gonna doubt
I
you.
don't see how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a...
Mm-hmm.
No, dear.
And you know what?
I don't mean to be rude, but...
Most people...
I'm gonna doubt again.
No way. You don't look like a witch.
What does a witch look like then?
I don't know. I've never met a witch before.
Haven't you? I wouldn't be so sure. You may have known a witch all your life and just not known it.
Oh, really? Is that a quote from the witches? Well, I'm just gonna say no. I don't like you. I don't even want to humor you anymore. I'm denying you. Get out of here. I'm not even accepting your apple.
But my plans, my
You'll
Yeah,
just
yeah,
have
yeah.
to take it somewhere.
All right, but before
Nope, I'm not accepting the
share
apple.
is-
Wishing apple.
Even though
Yes.
it's a glorious, juicy looking wishing apple, I'm not taking it.
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
Mm-hmm.
what a clever little girl you are.
Yeah, it took me one attempt. She's definitely a witch, but which kind of wish? Oh, come on, do I have to rewind again? To get perfect score? I would have got perfect score last time if I didn't take the apple. Because I pinpointed her out as the bad witch. Ugh. She's a bad witch, for sure. Should I go back on my thing? You know what? I've got 6 rewinds, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I get a little bit of perfectionism in me, I guess. But this witch has annoyed me.
Why, hello, my.
Hey. I'm gonna talk
I've
to you.
got I'm using them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do what I did the first time and
Oh,
trust you.
Well, my.
Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but
Oh,
I'm gonna trust you on
most
this one,
people
then.
just
cool. I've never met a witch before.
Mm-hmm.
haven't you? I wouldn't be so sure. You may.
That's literally the same thing you said last time. And then finally we decide
What I
that you're a
wanna
bad
know is,
witch.
Are you a good?
Good or bad? What may be good?
You're a bad
You
witch.
seem like a pretty.
Okay. And now we deny you. Alright. Does that work?
But my plans.
You'll just have to take it.
Yeah, your
Alright.
plans are spoiled. I'm not letting you get through with your
Wishing.
plans. We're returning the apple.
What?
Good night, witchy. Okay. You know what? I'll find out at the end of the evening what her story was. I'm happy with 3 stars. I can't go over her story again.